And we're going to get straight into it. We are in March. This is our special Monday team call, but it's a special testimonial call for the month of March. We've had an amazing couple months of the year already, and I'm so excited for what's to come for the rest of the year. All right. So let's get into it, guys. I want you guys to have as much support for these people as well, because the first most feared thing to do as a human is death, or people are scared of death. Does anyone want to tell me in the chat box what the second most fearful thing as a human? Can anyone tell me the second most feared thing as a human being? Failure, being broke? Nope. Staged, public speaking. Okay. Now, this isn't in person, but it's still on Zoom. Many people don't even have their cameras on. So if you want to grow, if you want to make money and you don't have your camera on, you're probably not going to make a lot of money this year, I'll be honest, because it's a simple click. You put on a camera, you're making yourself known to your mentors, you're making yourself known to people that make money in the community. And in this community, you got to make a name for yourself. So with that being said, let's get into it. Let's see who we have on first. I want you guys to give as much support into the groups, into the chat as possible when we bring up these individual. All right. So first on today's March special, we are gonna go to Mark. So do we have Mark on the call? Let me see if Mark is on. Okay. Yes, I see you, Mark. Let me spotlight you, King. Pin. Let me pin myself as well. Add pin. Amazing. How you doing, Mark?
Yeah, good.
Can you hear
Good.
me?
Yeah, all good.
Amazing, man. Amazing, Mark. So I don't think we've spoken before. We haven't spoken before, have we?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, amazing, man. So, how long have you been in the business?
Um, about 2 months.
2 months now.
Yeah.
And how did you find out about the business?
Well, I've got my friend Ollie, who's already in the business, introduced me to it. Through
Amazing,
Archie, and yeah.
amazing. I know Ollie. Ollie's killing it, and I know Archie's killing it even more. Tell me a little bit about yourself outside of this. What do you do for a living?
Yeah, so I do like a 9 to 5 at the minute. So like fiber engineering I do.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's all I do at the minute. But
How long you been doing it for?
about 2 years.
2 years, yeah. And what's your reason for actually saying yes to this opportunity?
Uh, I like making money.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And do you have a goal of what you'd like to make from this?
Not a specific one, but I want to be able to replace my income as the main thing for me.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So if you didn't know already, Mark, the goal for someone to replace their income full time is anywhere from 3 to 6 months.
Mm.
So that's the bare minimum. I want you to do this. Archie is a living example of how to do that. Am I pinned, guys? Can see me and Mark? Just let me know. Can you guys see me and Mark? No.
Yeah,
Uh, yes, they can. Okay,
yeah.
cool. Right. So yeah, 3 to 6 months is when you want to go full time, Mark. So I'm sure you'll get that done. You came in. You've never traded before. Have you got any experience before?
I did trade a bit, but it was just like nothing like this really. There wasn't the education and the scanners and all that sort of thing. It was just like your bog standard Telegram groups.
Yeah. I think everyone's had a little experience
Yeah.
on try and trading, but this is when the real work starts. So you came in, you went on your demo. How long was you on your demo account for?
Probably about 3 weeks.
3 weeks, right? And you went live after 3 weeks?
Uh, yeah, after about 3 weeks and a
Okay.
month.
And what was you able to start off with?
I put a grand in.
A
So
grand in, yeah?
yeah.
And if you don't mind sharing, what was you able to do with that grand?
Well, luckily with the broker we're on, they matched the grand. So I've got two to play with.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah. So my biggest day so far was probably about £200, I think.
Okay, amazing, amazing. So you've been live basically a month, and
Yeah.
your best day so far is £200, and I'm assuming that's more than your job.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. And have you managed to make a withdrawal? I always say it's so important for you to make a withdrawal.
Yeah, I've made a couple, yeah.
Amazing. So you've seen that it's real.
Yeah, exactly.
And what products and services has been helping you get those results, bro?
Um, it's a lot to do with definitely the scanners, mainly like Sniper Pro. Uh,
Is that your favorite one, Sniper Pro?
I'd probably say so, yeah. I
Amazing.
seem to have most success with that. Um, and also like the lives as well, like John Oliver, um, Archie. Joey, just whenever whoever's on, if you hop on, you tend to make money.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So we have our team calls, we have the education from John Oliver, and you have the scanner yourself.
Yeah.
Amazing, bro. Now, what advice would you say to someone that's been here 2 months? They maybe haven't gone live yet, or they have gone live and they haven't maybe got or had £100 or a three-figure day. What advice would you give, or what really helped you get to those results?
Um, I think you have to realize that it's like a marathon and not a sprint. And the sooner you sort of realize that, the longer you stay in the game, the more likely you are to be successful. That's how I sort
Amazing.
of see it.
Definitely. Amazing
Um,
advice, bro. Amazing advice. But yeah, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate you guys. Can we get some M's in the chat for Mark? Mark, I'm sure you're going to be full time within the next 3 to 6 months. And I have one last important question.
yeah,
Are you coming Portugal?
I might have to.
Guys, we've got to get Mark to Portugal. Mark, if I don't see you in Portugal, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be very upset. We've had a good start, so I want to continue. But
Yeah,
appreciate you jumping on, Mark. Thank you, bro.
yeah. Thank you, Matt.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Incredible. £200. More than his job. He's been at his job for 2 years and he's made £200. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Right, guys. We have our next individual. This is someone who I've met a few times now. She says she's shy, but I know she's not. But we're gonna bring up Rhoda. Rhoda, if you are there, I'm gonna pin you. Guys, can we get some R's in the chat for Miss Rhoda? Right. You guys may have seen her on my Instagram. She came to the office last week and I posted her on my Instagram. Rhoda, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How you doing?
I'm very, very well. How long you been in the business?
So I've been on Jiffy for 5 weeks now.
5 weeks. And did you ever trade before?
No.
Never traded before. How did you find out about the opportunity?
So I found out through she's basically like a sister to me. So yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Paulina, right? Paulina brought you
Yeah,
into the business.
Palino.
Shout out to Paulina. And I know you came in. How long was you on your demo account?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So you was on your demo for 2 weeks and then you went live for basically 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
How much did you start off with?
£200.
£200. And what was you able to grow it to?
So my profit right now is 5K.
Wait, let me ask that one again. Wait, let me ask that one again. So you started with £200, rupees or dollars?
£200.
£200.
British
And then
pounds.
in the space of 2 weeks, you grew it to what?
5K.
5,000 rupees, dollars
No.
or pounds?
British pounds. British
British,
pounds.
great British pounds.
Yep.
Okay, mad. Okay, cool. Right. And she came to the office last week, guys, and she made 1.2 in one day. And I said, Rhoda, please, 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 I need you to withdraw this money. She said, Josh, I'm going to do it. And I need you guys to really listen to today's testimony because if you don't, how I grew up, if you can't hear, you must feel. I said to Rhoda, please make a withdrawal. You're gonna love it. Like you're gonna get the payment. You're gonna enjoy it. You're now in profit. You've made your money back from GFU. You've made your money back from actually investing. And then if we're going to be transparent on this call, because we don't want to make it out like it's just wins on wins on wins, you did make a withdrawal of how much?
1.5K.
1.5. So you're still well in profit. And what happened the last week?
So last week was like the worst week I've ever had, and I lost my whole account.
Amazing. So we're doing this for transparency, guys. If she did not make a withdrawal, she probably would have quit. So she's still well in profit. She still made her money back and more. But when you make 5K from £200, guys, you go to euphoria, which means you think you're going to continue winning. Okay? And that is just a psychological game. So I'm very happy that she experienced it so early. I'm very happy that she's still in profit, but I need you guys to understand, withdraw your money. It's not yours until it hits your bank account. All right. Now, what products and services was you using, Rhoda?
So I started off on a bit of Golden Era, but I got to learn more of Sniper Pro, and that has been my favorite.
Amazing. So you've just been using the scanners to obviously do it. And the good thing now, Rhoda, is because you've done it before and you've made money, your belief system is now you can do it again. If you hadn't made a withdrawal, you now would have even doubted if this is real. So well done for withdrawing. Trading's part of the game, guys. You can't always win. Anyone that tells you on social media you always win, judge people by their losses, not their wins, guys. Okay, I really want you to judge people by their losses, not their wins. Okay, so Rhoda, we appreciate you. You're still well in profit. grow that account back. All right. Take your time, and I'm sure you will be able to do it again. All right.
Thank you.
So, Rhoda, we appreciate you. And guys, let's just show some love to Miss Rhoda. Amazing. I think that's probably the best testimony because people show you the highlights, the glitz and glamour. Judge people by their losses, guys, not their wins. She's still in profit. She paid £200 to get started. She paid £200 to deposit. She's made over £1,000 profit in her first month. It's still a W, right? Still some W's in the chat. All right. So we are going to move on. We are going to go to Kobe. I hope I haven't butchered this. Let me see if he is on. Um, yes, I can see you. You should be able to unmute, bro.
Yeah, how's it going?
How are you, man? Is it Kobe?
Kobe.
Kobe, lovely to meet you, King. How
Yeah,
are
nice to
how,
meet you, bro.
how old are you, bro?
16.
Jesus. All right, cool. He's actually 18, guys. He's just playing with you lot. So,
Yeah.
how did you find out about the opportunity?
Yeah, so it was through Ollie. We did sales. So yeah, obviously I met Ollie through that and yeah, he just gave me this great opportunity and it's been great.
Amazing, man. And what do you, so you obviously you do sales outside of this.
Yeah.
How long you been here? Sorry, I don't know if I asked. How long you been here?
Yeah, it's been I'd say around a month now.
A month, yeah. And you was on your demo account for how long?
Bro, it was like 5 days. I think it was about 5 days to a week.
And then and then on your second week you went live.
Yeah.
How much did you deposit?
I deposited, I think it was 300.
300. And what have you been able to do since?
Yeah, so I think 2 days after I went live, I made £130 in a day. But then after that, I blew my account. Blew my account. But yeah, so then I deposited more, and since then, I've been, trying to build discipline and everything. And today I've made 400, £420 today.
Amazing. Amazing, bro.
So
This is
yeah,
just lessons. I'm glad that we're being transparent on today's call because some people in our results chat, we only show the wins, but I'm glad that you're showing that you can lose, but you went
yeah,
and got back. You had the mindset, you dust yourself down and you win again, bro. So amazing stuff. What's your goal with this? What do you want to do with this? Obviously you're young. What's your
yeah.
goal with all of this?
Take it as far as I can. My goal is to be able to, travel the world and, just make the most of life. So yeah, just become financially free, travel, and yeah,
Amazing, amazing. Keep it up, bro. Please make as many withdrawals as possible. Try
yeah,
and pay yourself daily, weekly if you can. And are you coming Portugal?
bro. I can't
Can
lie.
you?
I
Wait,
need,
wait.
I need to
Don't
keep up
worry,
with
don't
the.
worry, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You're okay, bro. You're okay. You're okay. Just keep making your money. You're good,
Yeah,
man.
man. Appreciate
But
it, bro.
yeah, thank you for coming on, bro.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
you.
much. Cheers.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Right, can we get some O's in the chat? Ollie, I don't know if you're on. I think you are on, bro. I don't know what you're doing with your team, but they eating over there. They eating. They eating. Amazing. Right. Next we have, let me see if he is on. Okay. Okay, Conrad. Conrad, I'm going to add you now. Hopefully you should be able to unmute.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Conrad, how are you?
What's the crack? All good, and yourself?
I'm very well, man. I'm very well, Conrad. Obviously, we've never spoken before. Tell me a little bit about yourself. How old are you? Where are you from?
So I'm 25. I grew up in Ireland, but originally Polish.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. And what do you do for a living?
Sales,
Sales. Okay, so you understand life. You understand the skill set, how powerful sales is. Have you ever traded before?
same as Mark. I had a little bit of I dipped the toes in the old trade, and when I was younger, but it was just Telegram. So same again. There wasn't really much education to it.
Amazing, amazing. And how did you find out about the opportunity?
Sid, my man Sid, we
Let's
I saw him on his phone there making money, making some peas there and work, and I was like, here, get me on that, Sid.
amazing, amazing, amazing. So you've been here now, how long roughly?
About 3 months.
3 months, amazing. And talk to me through your journey. You was on your demo for how long
About
roughly?
2 weeks,
2 weeks. You then went live. How much did you deposit?
€50.
€50. What
Yeah.
was you able to do with that?
So yeah, I honestly, I think I was lowballing it quite a good bit. I was there like, oh yeah, I'd love to make like 20, 30 euro a day. But then I think within my first week, I made like 300. And one of my
From
best
50
days,
euros, you made 300.
yeah, one of my best
Insane.
days to date now would be, I think, 1.5 grand in a day.
Wow. Wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow. And that's probably like half, if not a lot of your monthly wage from work, right?
Oh yeah, one of my, I'd say the best month I had, it was actually just last month after I renewed, so the 26th. I think between the 26th and the 12th, I made like over 2 grand. So a month's salary in like 2 weeks.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So I got a question. When are you quitting?
Oh man, telling you, I was saying as soon as I make 30 grand, but honestly, the second I make 10 grand, that's me gone.
I'm a huge advocate, but I don't want to disregard jobs because they do help. I felt that I left my job a little bit too early, but what I did smartly is I build residual income so that I still had another income stream because you never just want to trade by yourself. When people join and they say, I just want to be a trader, they have no idea what they're asking for. So I think it's very important for you to not have money, also have money saved, also have residual income, and obviously you'll be able to do this full time. What was you able to use? Like what tools, what services?
Mainly Sniper Pro, definitely. But I do hop in between Golden Era and Sniper Pro, like just kind of get confirmation on the one, like a rough idea, and then back it up with the second one and then go in.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So last month you made your monthly wage
Absolutely, man. Yeah.
from your phone.
Yeah.
Incredible, incredible, man. What advice? I think the clue here that everyone said is Sniper Pro, guys. If you're not using Sniper Pro, you're not studying Sniper Pro. What helped you understand Sniper Pro and what helped you get the best results with Sniper Pro, bro?
Definitely, definitely. I'd say like anybody who's wondering, like myself, I was wondering how's everybody doing so good. Take your time, lock in, watch those videos. Don't rush. Like stay in the demo for 2, 3 weeks, blow one or two accounts on the demo. Set a goal on the demo before you go live. And then when you are live, like you said, it's not yours until you withdraw. So, but definitely watch those Snipe Pro Basics by John Oliver.
Amazing, 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 bro. Well, look, congratulations. I have one more important question. Are you coming Portugal?
Oh man, I'd love to go to Portugal, but I don't know if I make that one.
Work in a way.
Yeah, a bit of work and a bit of life too. Yeah, bit of both.
If you can, bro,
If I
already.
can, I'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah, already you believe. I promise you, when you come Portugal, your mind will be rocked. Okay, you're gonna believe that at 2K, why can it not be 20 grand or 200 grand? So amazing, bro. Thank you for jumping on. We appreciate you. Keep killing it. Sim, shout
Thank you,
out to you and the
lads.
Irish team. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. I think we have one more, but I'm not sure if he's on. Oh, he is. Mark, I think we have you on. Is this the right Mark? Let me pin. I hope I haven't just pinned a random Mark. Mark, is that you? We've already spoken to Mark, haven't we? No, it's Conrad. Apologies. We need to find Conrad. Right. Is Conrad on? Let's see if no, we've spoken to Conrad. Who's having Ashish? Ah, yep. Sorry, guys. There's too many testimonies. Apologies. Right, we're looking for one more individual. I think we can squeeze in one more. I've had a long day. I'm ill. Allow me, guys. Uh, Ashish. I don't think Ashish is on. Yeah, there's too many people. I'm getting confused. Um, right, I don't think we have this last individual, guys. However, what an incredible testimonial call already. Every single, if you guys haven't already, if any of the leaders can put in our YouTube channel below, I can stop recording now.